how's it going? I hope you're well. Welcome to this video. If you just want to see footage of the tram running and trains and stuff running, then go to this timestamp. Otherwise, keep watching. This is where I give the info about the tram. The custom monorail tram that I've built is a mix between the tram from the LEGO City Square. It's from that set, 60097. So, and also from the monorail transport set, which is set 6990, which is from 1987. So 1987, now it's 30 years old this year. I'm not entirely sure if the stuff I've got is exactly from 1987, but could well be. So it's pretty impressive. People wonder why Lego's so expensive. Well, it has a tendency to last quite a while. So, and also, it's also made up of pieces from a company called 4DBricks, which is, they're a company that do 3D printed parts, and they're focusing on monorail and train parts as well. So, and the pieces I got from 4DBricks are sort of extension cars, which make up these two cars. And I also got a motor cover here. I just decided to get it because it was a bit cheaper than the genuine Lego ones that are there. But I'll go through all these individually just so you get an idea of what I've done with the tram. So, one thing I do have to say quickly is that I actually bought the 4DBricks pieces. They weren't sent to me or anything like that. So I went through the eBay store, purchased them through their eBay store in the UK, and then they were sent out to me. So just in case people are thinking that I'm pushing them because they sent them to me and it was a freebie, it's not a sponsored video or anything like that. So this is the first carriage that we come to. It's just, this is the genuine monorail parts. Are the chassis are 4 by 20 in length, and all I've done basically with the tram is take the wheels off. I think I took the bottom lot of plates off and then placed all of those on top of the chassis. So, and then there's a few tweaks I've had to make just to ensure that pieces can stay on, but there's only a few tweaks, a few extra bits for the front and the back and stuff. Just sticks on like these. I've got these sort of curved slope pieces, but that's all it is. Just sticks on like that. It's pretty much the same design, except, well, it's on the monorail now. So that's the first car. The next car is one of the extension cars. So here we have the battery car and the motor. This motor cover is the 4DBricks printed piece. So there, it fits extremely well. The one thing I will say about it is with the 1x4 tiles, the clutch power isn't fantastic, but it does hold quite well onto the genuine Lego parts. So that is good. I am, you know what, I'm happy with it. It does what I need it to, and yeah, it is a cheaper option to the genuine one, the Lego, but like I say, the clutch power isn't quite as good on this as a genuine Lego part would be, so it's something to look out for. The 2x3s stick quite a lot, but these 1x4 pieces, they don't grip as well. So, but other than that, it's fine. This car, of course, has the battery in it. The 4DBricks pieces are 4x16, which is 4 studs shorter than the genuine part from Lego. This has meant that I had to modify the build of, especially the doors here, slightly, just due to the fact that I couldn't have the doors going all the way to the end. Plus, for a start, they wouldn't actually close because these door frames are in the way. And also, when the actual monorail turns, I didn't want the trans clear doors hitting each other on the corners. That is why it looks like this. Let's join these together. So this is the second extension car. I'll just go and show you the actual 4DBricks detailing. As you can see, it is a 3D printed part. All of this is 3D printed, even the bogie here. It's impressive. They did provide some extra couplings and stuff like that in the packaging when they delivered it. The service was excellent from them, actually, I've got to say. One thing I will say about these parts, about the clutch power, is I needed to prepare the studs on the actual surface, so it wasn't on these I've put 2 4x6 plates down as a base and then built on top of that. In order to get the plates to actually stick to the 4DBricks part, I had to kind of like go across and place a plate down a bit at a time, and then eventually they would fit. But the clutch power, once that was done, is extremely good, and as you can see, it's all sticking together. It's really solid. So that was excellent. And then we finally get to the end car. This just has more seats in it. It pretty much it is exactly the same as the other end car that we have. So yeah, more seats and just another driver, and that's basically it. One thing I will say about this is I tried to keep the part count fairly minimal. I probably need to refine certain details of it just so it looks a little bit better in places, and certain pieces I didn't have to finish it, but I wanted to keep it as light as possible. This motor is potentially 30 years old now, and it's pushing 5-6 times the weight that it's supposed to. The original monorails were very light, and they were of course only sort of 2 cars long and only 4 wide as well, and now this is up to sort of, I think, well, 6, 7, possibly just on the 8 wide mark, and there's a lot more weight there. So the motor has to push it around corners, up hills and everything like that, and you'll see in the footage that it does slow down on the corners and it does slow down on the slopes, but it can handle it. It does manage it quite well, and I think it looks really good with the extra cars. It does look good, just a lot longer. The only trouble now I have is that my station platforms aren't long enough. How I'm going to work that in, of course, I'm starting to work on a town build that should be a little bit more permanent. You'll see that develop over the coming weeks and months. I've worked on modulars. I've been building modulars over Christmas, and yeah, I've got ideas on how to put it all together. It's just a case of putting it all together is going to take a little bit of time and a lot of bricks and pieces and various things like that. So anyway, yeah, so thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, click subscribe button, and enjoy the footage at the end of this video.